Hey all, welcome back to Mess with Mopars. Got some new subscribers, so want to thank everybody who's subscribed. Appreciate that. What we've been doing, let me go for a little walk over here. So I'll just flip you guys around. And so there we go. So down in here, I've run the wiring for the shifter and for the line lock. I got everything sorted out. I know how it goes in. I know what we're doing. It's going to be pretty simple. I just got to do a little bit of wiring on the inside. My buddy Chad's coming tomorrow night to do that. And then the shifter will be installed. Then I've also, this is going to be hard for me to do. I guess maybe if I turn the camera around like that. Everybody getting dizzy? There we go. So we've got some new axles. I'm putting in some long studs. So why don't we saunter back over here and then I'll show you guys how to put in a stud. That one had a bit of a learning curve. I messed up probably three. So we got a system now. It's all about the system, and I'm going to just try to show you the system. I put some in before. I put the ones in the 66. I did all that, and they went in relative. These ones, not so much, but you know, it is what it is. So let me get settled in here, and I got to switch you guys. And there. So right here, that's it right here, right? So there we go. Okay. So it's got one of these on there. See? And so it's got a cone in it. So it centers the lug nut. Centers the lug nut on the bevel, right? Which works pretty good. And you can see how these have this, I don't know if you can see very well there, a knurling on that, right? So that when you push that into the other metal, that locks the stud in place so it doesn't spin, supposedly, you know how that all goes. So anyhow, so some people use an impact, some people use like an air hammer to push it in. I tried that on a couple, wasn't working very well for me. So I'm just looking for my earplugs. So here they are. So all I did for the last 4, which worked really well, and it went in really easy, easier than I had been doing. Oh, put my gloves on too. Okay, so what we do, so I got the spacer, and then I got a wheel nut on. Give it a couple little cranks. You always be fighting the vise. Always fighting the vise, because and a couple of those. Couple of those. Couple of those. Push the table back. This would probably work better if I had a solid bench, because the table gives a little bit. I don't know if you guys noticed how easy that turned the first time, right? Like, so it's going in. You know, big eighth or so. Tighten this down. And keep repeating it. There we go. Reset my my vice anchor. So there we go. All right. That one was pretty good. Couple good 3 turns out of that one. So what you're doing when you tighten this up, you're just putting a little tension on that bolt. So when you hit it, everything expands a little bit and it jostles it in. Right? Almost there. A couple more swats. Here we go. Find a spot and permanently mount this vise, because that doesn't help. There we go. There. Nuts come off pretty good. Oh. Look at the tight spot there. I don't think that's a big deal. So. There we go. Wheel stud installation. It's here, let me take you out of there. So now if you can see how it's bedded up against there? I might have it, the camera might be cocked a little bit. No big deal. All right, there you have it. There's some wheel stud installation for you. So I'm going to finish those this evening. And then I'm going to probably pull that gas tank out for this thing, for the Super Bee. And I lay out where the holes are going to be and maybe get the holes drilled in it. Because I think Chad's coming tomorrow and I'm going to send it with him so his buddy one of the guys at the shop there, they TIG weld really well. So we'll get them to TIG weld it at B&N Hot Rod. So there you go. All right. Have a great evening. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. If you like the content, leave a comment. If you don't, whatever, just leave a comment. I don't care. All right. Adios.